Alright, I'm gonna do something a little stupid, but potentially really fun. We're gonna go monolith hunting. Now, I already know what I'm looking for, so it's mostly just a case of actually finding the damn thing. Native 2700 northwest. So if I were to say move this way, the level.dat file should be different. Oh, god damn it. What I'm using is I'm using a level.data file, plugging it into a level.data file reader, so that way I can actually, see what the fuck I'm looking at. 954. It updates in real time, so I should be able to do that. Alright. Let's go more towards this way. Not session.lock. Level.data. Bro. Problem is I gotta refresh every time I do this, so player position. Okay. So we need to go northwest. Sun is rising in the east. Northwest it is. This snow is gonna fuck up my footage. I got a snow world, which isn't super common on alpha. Yeah, I'm putting on the peaceful. Because again, this is more so just for funsies. Just walking around and shit. It's not like I'm doing much anyways. But basically monoliths are megastructures that naturally generate and royally and they're basically a result of royally fucked up terrain generation. You know how hills can go from, this to this? Sometimes it fucks up. Because you can notice that sometimes it's smoother transitions, other times they're steep as hell. Sometimes the land will fuck up and it will become a result of, I'm gonna go from here to here in like 2 blocks. And thankfully, most of the work is just going north. Especially since I'm already, 700 blocks south? And the initial estimate of it being a 1 in a trillion for world seeds? No. This happens on most worlds, just about every world. It's just a case of, traveling. Do you have the time to travel? Okay, yeah. X, Y, Z. My X is negative 219. So that's north. Okay, so it's most north? Okay. XZ. Let's just travel 438. And then I'm gonna plug this in. It's gonna be real awkward if I get to the wrong spot. 240. Okay, so we are going north. 2,000 blocks north. And 70,000 east. This is weird. Is it doing it the other way? I'm gonna check it on NBT editor. Download as NBT, level.nbt. Plug it into NBT editor. Data, player. I'm gonna have to trust it's still in the XYZ format and that this is right. Okay, so negative 2400 and then a shitload of 1800. So now I might have to go west. So 438. What's this direction? Data, player, pause. Negative. Okay, so I need to go. Yeah, I need to go this way. Okay. We travel at about a little under 10k an hour. We should be there in about 2.5 hours. So this can be kind of chill. Old sheep. Maybe you could punch him to do that. Yeah. Back in my day. This snow is gonna fuck up this footage so bad, I can already tell. It's gonna compress it so hard. Oh god. Forgot inventory was an I in these versions. Basic stuff, nothing crazy. Tools actually had less durability. Like, I think a wooden pickaxe had pretty free uses back then. Cobblestone is such a vibe. Wondered where it was. Get some tree. I'm gonna feel real silly if boats weren't a thing. Boats were a thing. Food will not stack, and you ate it instantly. Also, holy black border, Batman. Still going northwest, right? That's west. North, east, west. Yeah, this way. Actually, north first. I kind of want to go north. North for a while. Then south. Trust me, we will notice when things start getting funky enough for monoliths. The reason it took forever for people to actually find them is because, well, people didn't travel far enough. People weren't actively looking for these things. People weren't making programs to check them out. Now that people are making programs, people are seeing that these were all over the fucking place. You just had to actively go out of your way to go find them, unless you got really, really lucky. Oh yeah, I forgot these fuckers would drop leaves all the time because, or drop their shit all the time because if I remember right, their the distance for that was actually a lot shorter. So they would just be dropping leaves left, right, and center. Bring some of these with me. Actually, fuck it. Look how many saplings I got. Old cows. Trying to see if I can get some leather for some leather armor. Yeah, at least have something to wear. Ores were also rarer too. So Stone Tools meta was like legit. So finding diamonds was actually like, you know, an achievement. I think the only downside is nighttime is gonna make things look dark as fuck. But that's okay. In about 7 meters a second. 60. 60. Yeah, if you're walking on a flat road, you can go 15k an hour. We can be done with this in about 2 hours ish, give or take. Coordinate check. Minus 1,000. Okay, we're already halfway there. We're halfway there in terms of X. So I'm gonna go for about another. I'm gonna go till daytime and then figure out where. Because the monolith in question encompasses. This fucker encompasses at least 100 blocks. Like, it's so big that an ocean. That, like, this is like an ocean separating it. So we're gonna see little spikes shooting up to the 128 build limit. Back in my day, the build limit was 128. They should just say fuck it and uncap both the build limits. Just let people go right down to negative 5 million if they want. Like, fuck it, why not? There ain't shit spawning. I might as well make the chest plate. Yeah, lever armor looked a little different. Looking a little funky. Even a little funky too. More primitive. Oceans, I think, and since it's a snow world, are frozen. So this should be interesting. Speed. I'm taking screenshots, right? Okay, screenshots were not exactly a thing back then, so I'm gonna have to print screen it. That's okay, I'll manage. I will manage. guess I don't need the boats since the things are frozen. With how big that monolith is, we're going to be starting to see the differences at least 100 blocks before it starts popping into render. So that'll be cool. Yeah, sand sounded like that. Eat my dick. Alright. Where are we at? Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Open file location. Level. Level my nuts. Negative 2200. And the front lines are about negative. And this particular monolith is about negative 2400. So I'll go to about here. Where we can set fog? Yeah, funky. Should be good enough. And now we go this way. For about an hour or two. Hour and a half. This isn't going to be very interesting. sun's rising. Now things should actually be happening. Wait a second. What was that? Am I tweaking or did that spawn in a chicken? I might be tweaking. Might just be these guys blending in, getting all jumpy. This game was a fucking trip. This isn't quite what I'm talking about when I say funky terrain. No, it gets even flatter than this. Like, trust me, we're gonna know when stuff starts getting a little weird. But for now, it's just go in a straight line. Straight line. One line. Just go. Just move. Bring your fucking boats. And drop that shit like it's Hypixel Skyblock. Bring the roses with me. Remember when golems used to hold these? The good days. I'll kill these guys real quick. Also, goddamn, these guys are being stingy. Yeah, you used to be able to just punch these fuckers. Punch. Meh. up. 12. Okay, so I can make the pants and the shoes. Were item frames a thing back then? How about paintings? No item frames? Yes to paintings. Okay, let's bring a couple. Remember when people went around and made these? The good days. Hey, quit putting snow on my fucking crafting table, prick. Got a few of these. Old world gen is so key, you know? Like, you guys haven't lived until you've run a 1.7.3 world on Glacier or Gargamel. Or on 404. Those three were litty. Bah. Oh yeah, I put on the fucking suit. We're dripping. Cave noise. Yeah, no one's gonna expect you to make a pilgrimage out to the Farlands in these versions where you don't have fast as fuck travel and you can't just, you know, get there in about a week or two. Because under these circumstances, this is gonna be like, if I was walking to the Farlands, it would take fucking forever. That's the thing, treks to the Farlands in beta take like months. I don't even remember how long the trek to 32 mil took. I know for a fact I think he brought all of his spawn chunks with him just for the hell of it. I didn't even pick up that fucking block. Meme. Yeah, armor mattered a lot more for fall damage back then. Armor in this on these versions is more. The quality mostly impacts the durability. Everything else can protect against the same, have the same potential. It's just durability. Ooh. Yeah, we ain't seeing shit. I'm placing blocks and shit. Alright. Chords check. We are now on player position. We are on the z-axis, approximately. Okay, so we're going to be coming in for here. We're approximately a little over a sixth of the way there. Yeah, it's going to be a minute. Especially with all these fucking hills in the way. 90s, you can go fast, or what qualifies for fast on this fucking version. People say that a lot of the love for beta comes from nostalgia. Not really. You gotta understand, most people came in and, like, you know, after release. Beta was just a different vibe. Alpha, beta, hell, even early release. Also, can we bring back pixel arts? Like pixel arts and just making weird shit for the sake of weird shit, or just making big ass Rubik's cubes for no reason besides it's funny. Like, can we just bring that back? That's more of a thing in and of itself. The idea of art for art's sake and not to prove a point. I feel like that's so underutilized. Like, yeah, obviously art can make plenty of statements. It has been for the longest time. Saying art hasn't been used to make statements is just being dishonest. But not gonna lie, I feel like we need to have a lot more of art for art's sake. More so in, like, games in particular. Because there are so many cases where, like, games and movies and shows want to say something and make a point, but they end up just falling flat on their fucking face. It comes down to, dude, just make something fun. Even if it's stupid, just make something fun at that point. Oh yeah, fun fact about Cactus in these old versions. For whatever reason, their ground hitbox was massive. Yeah, it's like UHC packs that make the head big as fuck. How the fuck else are you gonna find G-heads? Also, for the longest time, you couldn't even get brown. Up until they added dungeons, or added cocoa beans into the dungeon loot pool, you straight up couldn't get brown wool. Because there were no jungles till 1.2. So cocoa beans couldn't be harvested via jungles until then. So you pretty much had to get it through dungeons, otherwise you were fucked. So, like, if you had a guy with, like, a lot of mossy cobble back in the day, or a lot of chiseled stone, or, like, a lot of cracked stone, mossy stone, like the rare shit, you knew that guy was flexing. Also, shoutouts to when there were only 3 strongholds per world. So you really couldn't get a damn thing done with cracked stone bricks and mossy stone bricks unless you wanted them wanted to cheat some in. I wonder, can you still spawn in TNT that behaves like classic TNT? Like, I know for a while with the set block command, you could still, you know, set, like, you know, TNT how that would act like it used to, where if you punched it, it would ignite it. Can you still do that in modern Minecraft? Because that would actually be kind of neat if you could. Like 1.21 shit. I obviously know you can do it in 1.8. I'm talking like old, like new craft. God, fucking. It's August, early August 2025 when I'm recording. August 8th to be specific. Fucking Never update was how long ago? Yeah. It's been a minute. Another cactus. Also, shout out to OG Cactus Farms, where it's literally just a big ass stone. Like, you clear out a long rectangle area, and you're just making it a bunch of cactus with a bunch of water just flowing downwards into this one dropper, or into like a bunch of droppers that just feeds into like a chest. Those were the good old days. Oh, really? They had that back then. They had that back then, where jumping would slow down your braking speed. Huh. I didn't think that feature was that old. Yo, can you fucks give me the rest of the lever I need? Something I do want to point out while I'm and highlight while I'm here. Something I've noticed recently with some channels is that like out of nowhere, they will get dinged with strikes and vids will be taken down, like strikes. But I'm talking specific kinds of strikes. If you get hit with strikes for promoting basically promoting terrorism propaganda, that's one where you are permanently banned out of the creator program unless you get a direct appeal. Like, this ain't some temp ban shit. No, it's a permaban. Now, I've been noticing some channels getting dinged with that, and basically their you know, monetization gets ripped away. Apparently some, according to at the very least one guy, some subscriptions are still going, which shouldn't, because the creator has been banned from the creator program, you know. And YouTube has just been dinging random people left, right, and center with it. Not like crazy people, but like channels with decent followings. One of the ones I'm subbed to, I kind of am keeping an eye on it because that channel has a legitimate chance of still having subscriptions going through. Now, if the subscriptions don't go through, then cool, we're good. But what we think is going to happen is that this channel in particular, the Almighty Wally, is what I think is going to happen is that this channel is going to get nuked. Or this channel is going to have their pay swiped from them with no way to get back, with no way of, you know, getting some form of compensation, which would fucking suck, because they're gonna get this month's pay swiped. But what can you do? There's probably some legal fine print that saves their ass. Even though, in all honesty, they shouldn't be able to do it. Why can't I talk to save my life today? I swear, sometimes I'm going on like the most elaborate rants ever, and other times I can barely even put together a fucking sentence. It's ridiculous. But yeah, keep an eye out for channels getting hit with strikes because of terrorism propaganda, because I mean, YouTube's just straight up putting people through bot farms too. Basically having them chase their own tails in order to, you know, get them off their ass. I used to play like this for the longest time, no view bobbing. I don't know why, view bobbing is just so nice. Actually, let's put on some music. I want to put on some music while I'm going there. So I'm going to swap over from this to this. And let's go pull up a C418 playlist. C418 playlist. Alright. Playlist randomizer. Immediately starts off with never music. I'm gonna bump it up to 6.2. Sunset, I'll do another coordinate check. I kind of want to make these regular. Yeah, honk honk, motherfucker. You ain't shit. Honk honk. I need to kill myself. at these mountains. These are gorgeous. Yeah, that happens, by the way. My dumbass forgot to eat. Okay. Speed bridging in the alpha. We are so back. Alright, where are we at? Level. That editor. Data. Player. Pause. 7K. Over a third of the way. That's about what? 7K in 15 minutes? Or no, 7K in about 30 minutes. We're looking at about another 45 minutes, give or take. Anywhere between 45 to 60 minutes. So we're within reach. It's just, you know, mostly just a bit of tedium. It's an endurance test. That's why I kind of made sure to get one that was within reason and, you know, not one where the nearest monolith was 800,000 away. I kind of wanted to make it a one-off vid instead of, you know, a whole saga. Where's my axe? About on point, maybe a little bit more towards this way. This just turned into a listen to Minecraft music while I bitch about things video. You know, I kind of wish this wasn't a frozen world, because you travel faster because of all the water. If you're on a boat, and you can go fast. Can't you boat in the ice? Not what I meant. Like under the ice. You can. No, you can't. I was lied to. Boat trapped in the ice now. Skip. No clue what the fuck that was. We're still recording, so we're still good. Let's throw on some fancy graphics. Because screw it, beta lag. Because this shit wasn't optimized even back then. I mean, come on, fast graphics doubles the fucking frame rate. Next sunset, we will do another chord check. I want to do those every in-game day, so about every 20 minutes. I mean, you guys probably just gonna skip to the end. So what? Who cares? Bah. Yeah. Fuck you. Gravel pits. Weird sand generation and more gravel. More gravel pits. Yeah, it's straight up a gravel pit. We don't make them like we used to anymore. Like, this is a dried up lake. This is just straight up a dried up lake. Dried up pond, whatever. That needs to be brought back as a feature. Like, just small little niblets from old head days. It goes so hard. I actually remember once, I think it was February 2015 or 2016 when 1.9 released. It released on like a morning because I remember it was literally a where were you when Minecraft Melee PvP went to shit. It's like, where were you when the combat system got butt fucked? On a GTA server back when those were still a thing, announcing it. And watching half the player base go bye-bye. Just watch half the player base log off to go play. And what the fuck else were they gonna do? Look at that. Look at that sugarcane. Or weeds. Nothing interesting. These things wouldn't bunch up for a while. So it'll just be this. We'd actually have to drop them out in chunks. I don't know what it is about Alpha Snow Worlds, but they're just so nice. That and like, how often do you see snow on cactus? Basically never. Ooh, hang on. I want to show something. Well, besides old furnaces. First up, let's go make a piece of charcoal. Okay, charcoal wasn't a thing yet. Was wood is fuel still a thing? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. And yes, furnaces had that top. Like, these are old furnaces. They look so different, despite it's literally just this didn't have a top. Everything else was done. This fucker just didn't have a top. Does this fucker have a bottom? Doesn't have a bottom. Yeah, old bricks are so funky looking. Like brick blocks. Like, give me that. Thank you. Look at that. brick itself is darker, the mortar is very white. It's weird. And yeah, they were harder to mine for. Because that's kind of just how bricks were. Good old-fashioned brick and mortar. Somebody's gonna do a fucking sound alike. I just know it. Okay, I can put this out. Also, remember when chests were fat and took a whole slot? Pepperidge Farm remembers. How the double chests looked so fucking weird. Oh god. More of this shit. For more of this shit for a couple hundred blocks. So yeah, the fog would blot out the sun on here, and you couldn't see shit with this. Fuck. Moog City. Moog City is peak. I think this is the only one that's better. Alright, it's sunset. Coordinate check. It's been 20 minutes. Alright, coordinate check. Where are we at? Whoa, we passed the 10K mark. And the monolith in question is 8. Yep, we are over halfway. So I'd say another. We'll see. We'll be there when we be there. Gravel beaches. This is something I am very glad was brought back. These were amazing. Never get rid of these ever again. Yeah, where's my X2, by the way? 2300. Okay, I should go a little more towards this way. I hate you for making that Skywalk video, because now I can't listen to the song without fucking crying. Fuck it, let's queue up the playlist in full. Start to finish. That's loud. Is it resetting the fucking volume? Bro. It needs to not reset the fucking volume. At this rate, we'll probably find the Monolith either late evening or early sunrise, or like really early sunrise. I'm talking in game, not like, you know, not IRL. Fuck me. Imagine if I was here all night just doing this. I don't got that kind of patience. Is that an entire chunk without any clouds? Huh. Weird. Yep, let's keep going. hour and 30 minutes, wow. Kind of feels like it's been less time than that, you know? Probably doesn't know about doing a bit of dicking around for the first time. That's normal. Oh, you can notice the jitter already. Okay, so pay very close attention to the grass block hitbox. So you see how I'm stuttering, but the hitbox is moving smoothly? That's about the earliest you can reasonably recognize as 8,192. Yeah, we're starting to inch, boys. God, remember these fuckers are flat-faced? Are they flat-faced still? I hope they are. I don't pay attention to these kinds of things. I just go. I just let myself be drowned out by the music. Also, Stony Shores. You don't get World Gen like this. Well, now you do. Natural. Snow on that shit. Bet. Since we're probably over the 2/3 mark by now, I'm going to give you a little hint of what the terrain will look like when we start getting real close. It's going to look like a convincing replica of a super flat world. I guess it'll look an awful lot like one. Interesting. That's a mountain. Yeah, we got some mountain ranges. Oh yeah, I forgot their ears are bugged. They sometimes, they will sometimes float off the motherfucker if they turn their head. Because reasons. Is that old lava I see? Old lava. Alright. Let's find something else. Send the fucking YouTube audio library. I better not get any shit about this. Sunset. Coordinate check. Level. Data. Player. Pause. 15K. We are approximately 3,000 out, give or take. 3,500 out. So let's. I'm also at a few $100 out, so I'm gonna go a bit more towards this way for a minute. I'm gonna stop at say negative 2,500, give or take. Actually, no, negative 2,600. And then we're just gonna keep going straight from there. get to the top of that mountain. That's a big ass mountain. With a massive overhang too. This is a mountain. Yep, shit. Yeah. We're at the height limit. So where are we at? Can I grab the fucking folder? Jesus. I'm stupid. Big dumb. Oh yeah, right on the money. Right on the money. So now, we just hold W key. Just take in the view for a moment. It's so gorgeous. Block clutch a little. Ow. Look, as long as my armor is still intact by the time we get there, I'll be fine. Shit, I'll even take it off. Just so I can, you know, say I have it. You know what? I'm not going to do any more coordinate checks. We are approximately 3,000 blocks out. That's about a 10-minute walk. We could get there. A dungeon! Ooh, hold up, hold up. I am taking this with me. I got the jukebox. We got the iron. I'm gonna take the mossy cobble. This is the only way to get mossy cobble back in the day. I still do this with every dungeon I run into, just out of habit. This is like it's mossy cobble. What the fuck else are you gonna do with it? Not take it? What in the fuck was that? Okay. I don't know what that was. I have a music disc. Seriously, those are rare to stumble onto. The fact that I just found one like that's crazy. Let me pull up my iTunes. I bet you I can find something good to listen to. Let's see. Songs. Time. Yeah. Trust me, we're gonna notice when things start going to shit. Like, we can already notice the terrain getting a little funky, but this is more so some of the vibes you would get off of an amplified world. No. We're gonna find some good shit. Watch it turn out having been the wrong coordinates all along. So I would have needed to go the opposite fucking direction, and I just fucked myself. I would be so mad. I mean, hey, I'd be perfectly perpendicular to a monolith. Yeah, well, I at the very least got some mossy cobble out of it in alpha, nonetheless. So you know, can't talk shit about me for that. These were pains in the ass to get. Like, look at these. I have a feeling it's not going to be too long till it starts flattening out. Big time. And look at that. So again, to recap. Monoliths are created when the hill noise scale turns from semi-normal to flat and infinity. Basically, the scale goes below 1, or it goes below 0. And it happens on occasion. I say on occasion because you get these all over the fucking place in Worlds. It's just, you know, naturally coming across these without having to go out of your way to go grab one is pain in the ass. Naturally occurring ones are annoying. Finding one naturally without going out of your way to find it is good luck with that. There's a reason it took 6 years for them to be discovered in the first place. And now, you're kind of a household name among a certain select few. Let's go back over here. Actually, screw it. I'll do one more, just to make sure I didn't overshoot my x-axis. Data, player, POS, about on point. 2K off. All right, let's go. Yeah, we're in flatlands too. This ain't it, but it's a damn good mountain. Holy cow. This is really nice shit. Oh, you're gonna make me earn this, ain't you? Alright. Bet. Look at that arch. And you fuckers wonder why I whore out to old craft, to older MC. Telling you, glory days. Good timing on the music too. We're probably in the last 1,000, give or take. Iridium light, by the way. Exposed iron. You don't see that often in Alpha. I'll grab it. Just because I think it's neat. Again, Alpha. Ores are rare. You're not seeing that often. Whereas nowadays, you can't even sneeze without tripping over iron and diamonds. Oh yeah, it repeats a little. Ooh. Tell you what, if it's not the spot, what I'll do is I'll just fuck with the level file. I'll just reboot the game because booting it on and off takes like 20 seconds. It takes jack shit amount of time. If I fuck up the timing, I'll just warp myself there. Or if I fuck up the chords. Should be okay though. In theory. Out a little. Ow. I'm noticing it flatten out just a little. This is a good sign. No, it's not. Those hills are proving me wrong. Stop it. I want to run into them when it's daytime, so you get the clearest view of them. I'm so annoyed if I overshot them. Cord check. I need to make sure. Oh. 700 out. Okay, never mind. That explains it. We're just 700 out. Again, we should notice it in the next few minutes. Give or take. It's just a little nervous. It's gonna be so fucking awkward if it turns out that no, actually you didn't get anywhere. Get fucked. So though, it is feeling a little flatter than normal. Never mind. Still, it's infdev to 1.1.2-01. People still play these fucking versions. For good reason too, it's still a good game. I think I know what that is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, post this to a couple spots. So what I said about uber flat terrain is a fucking lie, apparently. Like, this is blatantly a monolith. This is a true monolith. Like, nothing. Just straight upwards. Some closer shots. So the extra funky thing about monoliths is this isn't just a sudden mountain, just out of nowhere. Oh, thank God there's coal here. So I can show you guys what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, those are void holes. this one. Not this one. Where is, There we go. I'm gonna try to get to the top of one of these fucking things. Look at how small that one is. But yeah, look on the monoliths. That appears to be the biggest one. So... That's a massive monolith, but I want to get on top of this one. This fucker is flat topped. I want to get on top of him with some of the shit I collected. Yeah. Let's go get some wood. I shouldn't need much more than a stack. Downside is I can't quite build on top of them, because, you know, they're at the height limit, but you know. Can't make ladders in this version. Only one per? Wow, you guys are stingy. Should still be good to make at least most of what I need. How high can I get up? No, obviously not to the top, but you know. Who the fuck messaged me? I'm gonna need another, stack of this. I'm gonna need another, actually should be enough. Oh, easily enough. 18. Okay. Alright, Dan. I get it. I'm being mean. Even light is shitting the bed. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about with this, the flatter terrain? Look how flat it is. But yeah, got the monoliths. Good fucking shit, lads. Ooh, wait, hang on. Let's wait for the sun to come up, actually. Yeah, you can even see jitter. You can even see jitter here. Look at it. Look at that hitbox. It's so obvious now. Yeah, you can see proper camera jitter. So this isn't Bedrock Edition or 64-bit jitter. This is just how the This is just camera bugs. The gameplay, the game works fine. It's the camera that's shitting out. My observation module. Look how flat the terrain behind it is. It is flattened out. Yeah, neat. Put up a painting too. Put up some paintings. You know, they look neat. But yeah, neat.